In the electrified atmosphere of New York City's Ed Sullivan Theater on a humid June evening in 2025, where the iconic marquee glowed under the twilight sky and the streets pulsed with the energy of a city that never slept, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, arrived under a veil of tight security for his highly anticipated appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, his sixth visit to American late-night television but the first since the Invictus Games. Vancouver Whistler 2025 had spotlighted his ongoing humanitarian efforts. Harry, at 40, cut a dapper figure in a tailored navy suit that accentuated his athletic build honed from polo matches and charity runs, his ginger hair neatly styled and his blue eyes reflecting a mix of resolve and weariness from years of public scrutiny since stepping back from royal duties in 2020 alongside his wife Meghan Markle and their two children, Archie and Lilibet, now thriving in their Montecito home amid projects like the Netflix series and his Archwell Foundation initiatives. The prince, whose life had been a whirlwind of revelations from his 2023 memoir Spare, detailing frostbitten escapades, sibling rivalries, and the haunting loss of his mother Princess Diana, to recent legal battles over UK security and Invictus expansions, was there to promote a new documentary on veterans' resilience, a cause close to his heart from his decade in the British Army, including tours in Afghanistan where he'd served as an Apache pilot. Stephen Colbert, the Emmy-winning host whose satirical prowess had made The Late Show a bastion of progressive commentary since 2015, greeted Harry with his signature bow-tie flair and infectious grin, the studio audience of 400 erupting in cheers as the house band, Jon Batiste's successors, launched into a jazzy rendition of God Save the King, twisted with American flair. The set, bathed in warm blues and golds with subtle nods to British royalty, a faux crown prop and Union Jack motifs, set a jovial tone as Harry settled into the guest chair, microphone pinned to his lapel, exchanging pleasantries about transatlantic life, his California adventures, and the joys of fatherhood, drawing easy laughs when he quipped about teaching Archie to play cricket on Santa Barbara beaches. Colbert, ever the master interviewer with his quick wit sharpened by years on The Colbert Report, started light, praising Harry's Invictus work and teasing about Spare's enduring sales, but as the segment built toward its midpoint, the host pivoted to the royal family's ongoing frostiness, referencing recent headlines about Prince William's coronation preparations and Harry's limited UK visits. Harry, composed at first, defended his choices with diplomatic finesse, emphasizing privacy for his family and his commitment to service beyond palace walls, but Colbert, sensing the dramatic potential in a post-Spare world, pressed deeper, joking about Harry's exile status and quipping, "If Diana could see you now, trading crowns for couches in Cali, would she be cheering or reaching for the smelling salts?" The audience chuckled nervously, but Harry's smile faded, his posture stiffening as memories of his mother's paparazzi-chased fate flooded back, prompting a sharp retort, "Stephen, my mother's legacy was about breaking cycles of pain, not perpetuating them with cheap laughs at family expense." The exchange ignited when Colbert doubled down, referencing Spare's frostnip anecdote with a sly, "Speaking of sensitive areas, has Hollywood thawed your outlook on the royals, or are you still icing them out?" Harry, his voice rising with uncharacteristic heat, leaned forward, eyes flashing, "This isn't banter, it's bordering on bullying. I've shared enough vulnerabilities, if you're here to mock rather than discuss real issues like veterans' mental health, perhaps I should take my leave." Gasps rippled through the crowd as Colbert attempted to pivot with humor, but Harry stood, adjusting his jacket with regal poise, declaring, "I've served my country in ways words can't capture, I won't let this devolve into tabloid fodder." Producers signaled frantically from the booth, and two security personnel, discreet but firm, approached to escort him off stage, not in aggression but protocol, as the prince nodded curtly and strode toward the exit, the audience applauding in a mix of shock and solidarity while cameras cut to a hasty commercial break. Backstage, Harry's team, including his publicist and a close aide, huddled in the green room, phones exploding with alerts as leaked clips from audience phones hit TikTok and Twitter, #HarryWalks trending within minutes alongside #ColbertClash. Colbert, off-air, reportedly quipped to writers about royal fireworks, but the control room buzzed with concern over advertiser reactions, especially from Netflix partners tied to the Sussexes. Harry, en route to his hotel in a blacked-out SUV flanked by NYPD escorts, exhaled deeply, calling Meghan to debrief, her voice a calming anchor amid the storm. The incident, a collision of Harry's guarded vulnerability and Colbert's provocative style, exposed the raw nerves of his post-royal life, where every appearance risked reopening wounds from Buckingham Palace betrayals to media maelstroms. Social media erupted, royal watchers decrying Colbert's insensitivity, Sussex supporters hailing Harry's boundaries, and neutrals memeing the exit with crown emojis and tequila shots from his 2023 visit. Overnight, the documentary's trailer views surged 300%, proving controversy's promotional power, while CBS issued a bland statement on lively discourse. Subplots simmered in the aftermath. A young veteran in the audience, inspired by Harry's poise, volunteered for Invictus. Colbert's writers debated the ethics of royal roasts, and Harry reflected on past interviews, from the 2023 tequila-fueled chat to this fiery finale, his resolve hardening. The video script captured the drama in cinematic sweeps, slow motion of Harry's determined exit, flashbacks to Diana's funeral cortege juxtaposed with Invictus triumphs, and intimate voiceovers on loss and legacy, dialogues laced with Harry's eloquent defenses and Colbert's faltering jests. Themes of privacy versus publicity wove through, challenging viewers on the cost of fame in a clickbait era. As the night deepened, Harry arrived home to virtual hugs from family, the clash not shattering him but stealing his advocacy, a narrative arc from prince to protector unfolding in real time, with every beat pulsing toward broader reckonings on mental health and media malice. Extended explorations delved into Harry's pre-show nerves, security briefings, and post-exit strategy sessions, ensuring a tapestry rich in emotional depth, cultural critique, and unyielding spirit that resonated far beyond the theater's lights. The dawn light filtered through the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan on the morning after Prince Harry's dramatic departure from The Late Show, casting long shadows over a city awakening to headlines that screamed across digital billboards and news feeds, from TMZ's Royal Rage, Harry storms off Colbert's set, to the New York Times' measured analysis of when late-night satire meets royal sensitivity, as viral clips amassed 50 million views overnight, fueling a transatlantic debate that pitted Harry's authenticity against Colbert's entertainment imperatives. In his Soho suite, Harry reviewed the footage over herbal tea and yogurt, Meghan joining via video from Montecito to offer steadfast support, their children blissfully unaware as. The couple strategized with PR experts, deciding on a poised response that highlighted mental health boundaries rather than bitterness. The Duke, whose life post-Megxit had been a gauntlet of Oprah tell-alls, Netflix deals, and UK High Court victories on security, framed the walkout as a stand for respectful dialogue, issuing a statement, "Conversations about service and loss deserve gravity, not gimmicks. I'm committed to veterans, not vendettas." Colbert, meanwhile, navigated a CBS war room where executives dissected ratings spikes, up 40% in key demos, but advertiser jitters from brands like Spotify, once tied to the Sussex's podcast, loomed large, the host's monologue that night blending apology with deflection. "Last night, Harry reminded us royals have limits too, mine's bad puns on frostbite," eliciting uneasy laughs amid #apologize to Harry trending. Legal avenues opened as Harry's team mulled a privacy suit against CBS for ambush tactics, citing pre-interview assurances of light promotion, with filings detailing how Colbert's Diana quip echoed traumatic media intrusions that drove the Sussexes from the UK. Fans mobilized globally. Invictus supporters launched petitions for media reform garnering 1 million signatures, royalists mocked Harry's tantrum on British tabloids, and American liberals liked Colbert's base split, some praising the pushback on royal exceptionalism. Subplots deepened the saga. A Colbert producer, a former military spouse, resigned in solidarity with Harry's causes, sparking internal diversity audits. Harry surprised a group of NYC veterans with an unannounced meetup, sharing stories of shared struggles, and leaked audio from the green room revealed Colbert's genuine surprise, humanizing the host's post-clash reflection. The video script visualized the maelstrom through frenetic montages, Twitter storms animating with crown filters, Harry's contemplative walk in Central Park symbolizing inner fortitude against Jimmy Fallon cameos offering comic relief, voiceovers probing themes of celebrity vulnerability in an era of unfiltered access. Harry's evolution shown in private calls with brother William's intermediaries, hinting at olive branches amid family rifts, while Colbert consulted therapists on satire's sharp edges, fictionalized scenes showing his growth. Weeks later, the suit settled for an undisclosed sum plus a CBS donation to Invictus, but the ripple effects were seismic. The documentary premiered to Emmy's buzz, Harry's Archwell initiatives gained UN endorsements, and Colbert's show pivoted to empathy editions, with guest-vetted topics. Extended dialogues from legal depositions captured Harry's poignant Diana recollections, family scenes in Montecito where resilience lessons for Archie echoed Spare's ethos, and celebrity reactions, from Oprah's supportive tweet to Piers Morgan's gleeful jabs. Backlash included sponsor shifts countered by Harry's unity calls, and viral recreations blending the exit with spare excerpts. In this second act, the script escalated via courtroom theatrics, social timelines, and tentative reconciliations like a back-channel apology email, crystallizing the fiery comments as a beacon for Harry's advocacy, morphing personal clash into global discourse on grief, grace, and the guarded heart of a prince in exile, with layers of intrigue and inspiration drawing viewers deeper into the human drama. As summer transitioned to fall in the verdant hills of Montecito several months after Prince Harry's bold exit from Stephen Colbert's stage, the entertainment and philanthropic worlds had irrevocably shifted, the incident evolving from viral scandal to a pivotal chapter in narratives of resilience and reform, with the documentary, Warriors Unbroken, sweeping streaming awards and earning Harry a Nobel Peace Prize nomination for amplifying veterans' voices amid global conflicts. The settlement proceeds fueled Archwell's expanded mental health programs, including AI-driven therapy apps for service members that Harry championed at Davos, his TED Talk, Boundaries as Bravery, dissecting the clash as a necessary rupture for real healing. Colbert, chastened yet innovative, restructured The Late Show with boundary segments, co-created with guests, boosting ratings through authentic engagements and earning a Peabody for elevating discourse, his reconciliation gesture, a live Invictus tribute episode, drawing 20 million viewers where he and Harry shared a virtual toast, Colbert admitting, humor heals when it honors, not hurts. Harry's life at 40 flourished. Family hikes with Meghan and the kids in California's sun-dappled trails, polo fundraisers blending sport with charity, and a sequel memoir teased on Oprah's book club, chapters reflecting on the Colbert moment as a mirror to Spare's themes of forgiveness. Fans, once fractured, coalesced around #Harry's legacy during his UN address, where applause thundered for his unity pleas bridging royal divides. Subplots culminated in closure. The resigning producer launched a media ethics nonprofit mentored by Harry. Meghan and Colbert's wife Evie hosted a women's summit on privacy, and security escorts from the night shared tales of Harry's gracious thanks, altering their cynicism toward fame. The video script soared to resolution in symphonic montages, award galas, Montecito sunrises with Harry journaling, introspective interviews threading redemption's arc, voiceovers affirming themes of growth from confrontation, Harry's narration, exits aren't defeats, they're entrances to truth. Colbert's journey peaked in a reflective special on interviewing icons, nurturing cross-cultural empathy. As 2026 beckoned, Harry's sway inspired legislation on celebrity protections, while Colbert's format influenced peers like Kimmel. Extended visions peered ahead. Harry's directorial debut on Diana's Untold Stories, Colbert's retirement gala with Sussex cameos, and a kinder media landscape honoring vulnerability. The tale, from explosive severance to harmonious horizon, transcended the title's sensationalism with profound uplift, affirming that fiery words could kindle enduring light in shadowed realms of public life.